Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Kingdoms of Amalur, a game which I have never played before, but I have to say I do like this picture. Anyway, let's start a new one, on hard of course.
From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk.
Cool.
But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly.
So he basically...
Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
I was about to say, basically, his story is, hey, what if I just go bad? Wonderful. So, is that me? No character creation? I was left with the impression that I can create my own character here. Oh, you look, cards. And there's your title.
What do you think this one is, Dan? Alpha? Garan? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Okay, so I do get to create my character. Will I be male or female? Since our last game we were female, I'm gonna toss a die, and on 5 and 6 it's gonna be female. 1, 2, and 3 and 4 it's gonna be male. Okay, it's gonna be male 4. The Aumian are Rico and religious nation of Story's origin. Many Aumin come to Fairlands seeking freedom while honoring the traditions of their homeland. Yeah, we're gonna be a human, definitely. Hardened by the high seas of Arani are just as frequently pirates and mercenaries as they are shrewd merchants. They favor swords and daggers as seaworthy weapons. Okay. The Leosafar, a proud and ancient people from the frozen lands of the north. Those Jafar judge themselves fit to divine right from wrong under wind, sun, and sky. So they're basically powerless during the night. And made an even-headed justice. Look how far The Kafar are renowned as sophisticated students of magic and diplomacy. While they do not shy from conflict, they prefer to resolve disputes suddenly with grace or efficiently in silence. Persuasion, stealth, and siegecraft. Sagecraft. I know what those things are, but I do know what persuasion is, and blacksmithing and alchemy, so I'm gonna go with those guys. Rykor, the god of fire and protector of the forge. Wisdom. Athene, goddess of wisdom and art. Tyrdon, god of war, battle and tactics. Mitaru, god of order. Yundan, god of justice. Behold to know God. Your self-sufficient yields its own rewards. Well, yeah, sure, why not? I do not acknowledge those gods you enforce on me. Okay, let's randomize once. Okay, couple of times. Cool. Anyway. Why don't those things work? Just press it once and move the slider. Maybe. Do you have anything that's on the way without having that weird thing on the back? Yeah, that thing. Hello. You do. Hair color. Yeah, let's leave it like this. Facial hair. I'll think about it. Accessories. No colors, no tattoos, thank you very much. And let's switch the eyebrow color. Okay, eyes. I'm gonna switch it again, the eyebrow color. I don't like this one. Should I go with red eyes? That looks cool. And kinda creepy. Do you have yellow somewhere? So, yellow, red. Okay, I'll test the eye. Odds, red, evens, yellow. 5, it's red. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's check the face. Come on, why don't you move? Eugh. I assume that the females will look better, actually. Yeah, it's even with those weirdly big eyebrows. That's a very small nose. Oh, XCOM has more choices than New Game. Let's check the facial hairs, since we are here already. Yeah, this guy looks awesome. Looks kinda like the Spellforce character creator, except that you can actually customize the face and hair that goes with it. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like that, I believe. Okay.
A human. And not in bad shape. Almain by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his arse.
You guys are no fun.
Alright then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
I'm sorry.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
Also, I get to choose my name. Elred. Well, it's gonna be with E, I guess. Something. How about Emil?
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
And I was born under a lucky star. Well, game over. That was not very fun. How did you get buried underneath all those? Did you just keep throwing corpses down? So how should I play this? Seriously? Funny? Evil? Most likely evil. Oh man, I really need to set 6 modes for RPG games. Well, I'll just see how this game plays and we'll decide later. Oh man, I wish to have a D12. So, this is me. I look angry. Out of the darkness, new quests available. Hello, are you going to teach me how to play this? I'm kind of new here. Yes, I'm on hard difficulty, but I'm still kind of new. I guess I can't hit with my fists. Yeah, it looks fine. Find a way out. Shift guards, so you can actually move quickly. F to pick up node. Secrecy is still important in our work, requiring specialized disposal for our unfortunate failures. Piling remains have become a concern to the lower caverns, so an incinerator has been added to deal with the wastes. Well, I'm glad you didn't put me on one of those things then. They should make disposal work slightly less horrible, although you should avoid drinking water from downstream or the ash dumps. Hardly a fitting rest for the poor things. Yeah, but that's the most logical thing. If they died of disease, that will spread the infections and stuff. But if it's the conclusion, these weren't the original bodies in the first place. What? I'm taking this. Let's pull a lever. Oh, I guess this hasn't worked in a while because there are skeletons here and coffins. And so what? You just pile them up in that hole from up there and then someone carries them one by one. Or, I don't know. You do make coffins for them. I'm surprised there aren't more bugs here. I guess it's underground, but there's still sky, so I don't know why they aren't here. Can I jump? No? Not a biggie. Ah, I'm looting the corpses. 5 gold. I guess that's a lot. I don't know how classes work. Hello, sword. Rusty sword. A long sword. Have acquired new item. Escape. Inventory. Weapons. Is primary. Collapso. Oh, I see. Man, that's an ugly sword. And it's big, so that would work. The quest log contains all your quests. You can set your active quest by selecting quest and pressing enter. Okay. Faction side task completed, cool. I need some boots. And maybe some other things as well.
They're all over. Run!
Or stand there.
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
What, you can't guard with this sword? That's kinda weird. So you can break those. The detection doesn't seem very fluid actually. Maybe I'll get used to it. Well, I will get used to it. In time, we shall see. Hello, big rats. Press to attack. Ow. Nice.
Stay away!
Yeah, that's how you get rid of people who want to kill you. Just say stay away. Unless you're a priest, then you can say think about your immortal soul.
Help! Anybody!
I'm coming, don't worry. Most likely you'd be dead, but I don't care. You threw me as a corpse in a hole. I don't even know how I survived that. Without shattering something.
Up there, please help me!
Let's jump.
Please. More mortals. Thank you. You have come a long way. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
Well, nice of you to notice before you threw me in the graveyard. Why is that a question?
No, clearly not anymore. But you were. The Well of Souls remade your body. We thought you were another failure. But the well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you.
Who?
Oh my, you don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland, not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him.
Okay, let's ask some more questions. I think he can answer
No
something.
doubt, but we must get to Hughes. He'll be in his study on the ground floor. Tuatha are coming in from the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going.
Minor healing potions. How do we use those?
He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe. Oh my. You don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deo, the enemy of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they're here. I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew.
Well, I certainly hope so.
The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life. There will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going.
Okay.
Let me get this door, and we can be on our way.
Cool, an armor. Oh yeah, that will protect you.
Right this way. You go first.
Oh, finally, boots. Already. At least there's something in the boxes, that's nice. Wow, 15 gold, that's twice as much.
This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war. An end to death.
You realize that one has nothing to do with the other. Oh well, I guess that is never gonna be cured. I'm not sure if it's faster doing this. Objects can be destroyed fast.
See if you can find anything useful.
Critical hit damage. Melee block efficiency. I don't know, I like those boots more, so I'm gonna keep them. And some gloves, lockpick. How do I use those potions? I'm sure I will learn in time. Cool. Okay. Ooh, spear. No, it's just a shield.
Wait! Do you hear something?
Okay, let's see how that works.
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
Yeah, what? Why didn't he use it? Oh, okay. Yeah, true ranger, this one. Okay. Gotcha.
Archers up ahead. Let's shoot them before they see us.
Let's shoot him before they see us. Funny.
Go, go!
That's a very small bow. How do you even keep it attached like that? Yeah, that was quite simple. Other document. So it's basically junk. Makes sense, okay. Follow me, mate. He was funny with those iron legs. I guess later we'll gain a cape.
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size.
Those daggers look ridiculous. Oh, that's how they stand? That's kinda weird.
More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
How do I sneak then? With C, okay. I don't see the eye. Oh, there it is. Quiet but deadly. Okay. Might look big for that bulky armor actually, isn't it? Can I double kill?
Pathetic creatures. A mistake of the gods.
That's it, 9 gold. How do I use those lockpicks?
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems.
Do I get a cool rope? Use the number keys to equip one of your active abilities, then press to use your storm boat.
What are you?
I need more mana. Does that even do something? I'm keeping this look, I like it. Spider memo. Hukes. Per your request, we finally got the spider problem under control. Cloud will try to take credit for the efficient cleansing of these Praetorians, but I feel he overstates his case and fails to recognize the value that my own quick thinking and scurry work provided to his successful operation. While overseeing the spider purge, I noticed that those guards who were affected by spider venom exhibited stiffness in joints and tightening of skin symptoms, which suggest a possible solution for internal cohesion problems of some of the well's creatures. I would have studied these symptoms in more depth at the time, but the guards willfully and flagrantly disobeyed my orders to delay application of antitoxins. As such, I request that we capture some of these spiders in order to harvest their venom and for future testing. Furthermore, I trust that these insubordinate guards will be punished immediately. For my steadfast pursuit of knowledge, I require no medal nor promotion. All I would ask is that you please resign me of a subject disposal detail. Okay, take this. I have to check how strong that thing is. Got some weird texture here. Are those mage's gloves? Yeah, sure they fit. Oh, you're big. And cute. Almost ashamed to kill you.
They've completely covered the tunnel. It's not starved. Burn a path through.
Oh, it's not firing actually, it's only producing fire. That was a cool effect.
Not more spiders. Burn them. Burn them.
Nice. I like this game. Old shoes and some skeleton things. No, I prefer the boots, thank you. Still looks awesome. Leave the Well of Souls.
Hurry, get out of here.
I still have no idea how to use those potions. Oh, hello.
Die, Twatha bastard. Wait, you're not one of them. It's get alive. I lose this. That's what I intend to find out. He came out of the well.
What? Then he'd better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those twatha make another push.
This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get your shoes. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
Yeah, let's say I need more help.
I suppose these might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them. He's directly ahead, in his study. Just keep going past the top of the well. He needs to see you. Right now, you're the most valuable thing in his world. I'll see you on the outside.
Oh, anti-special.
Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal.
I hope I can sell that later.
Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's throat. Simple cloth frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it.
Yeah, that's a nice version of the story. I personally think they actually feel superior wearing fancy clothes. That's why I'm wearing this.
Scholars are soft. The Tuatha will find my Praetorians are a tougher breed. You come out of the well and the Tuatha show up.
That's a Roman armor. Looks good on them somehow.
I've got a lot of wounded gnomes to take care of.
Oh, excuse me then.
You come out of the well and the Tuatha show up. That can't be a coincidence.
Yes, I lead them. What the hell's wrong with you? Almost dead right now.
You come out of the well and the Tuatha show up. That can't be a coincidence.
The well progress log. Experiments are now successfully reacting. Bodies 97.5% of the time, and the missing limbs of extra fingers are now probably how the original subject looked, rather than a magical flux on our end. However, full revivification will elude us, even with increased testing products, are nothing more than insert lumps of skin and bone. Although the occasional spasm of twitch does allow hope of full success in the future, I know some of you complain that we should use cadavers and skip the corpse recreation altogether, but you must know we'd never be allowed to experiment with subjects' actual bodies. We may be working to recreate life, but that hardly allows us to desecrate the dead any further. Oh, any further complaints can be brought to me directly. I hope it's something like Oblivion. Can I walk? Oh, I can run with control button, it seems.
made it! And look at you! Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
Okay, where are we?
We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines. I thought we were safe enough from the war, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway. Of course you do. Please, we must hurry. You don't know. They're called the Tuatha. They were once Fey folk of the Winter Court, but they've been twisted by their Lord Gadflow. But how could they have found us out here? We're miles away from the front lines. The war has never touched Dalantarth. And why attack the well?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know. They're called the Tuatha. But how and why?
By the way, that was a lot of information I knew nothing about, so that was a useless information he just gave me.
The Fae are complicated. I could write 10 volumes on the effects of immortality on a pseudo-feudal court system alone.
Tell me about yourself, then.
I am Fomerus Hughes, scholar of Vivification Prime Circle. We're standing above my life's work, the Well of Souls. There's so much to learn about you, though. I imagine it's all a bit muddled. A side effect of the prismere? Shape of the basin? No. If only we had more time.
What do you know about my death?
I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right. The Tuatha are a radical splinter of the Fae. Insane, bloodthirsty, and immortal. Even when they die, their essence returns home to be reborn later. They hate mortals like you and me, and want us wiped off the face of Amalur. I can only imagine how much they hate the idea of mortals being reborn. It's been my life's work. Decades of research with a singular goal, ending death itself. And now, you're the only proof that it's a success. But why did it work on you and no one else? What makes you different from the others? There are so many questions to ask, and if we're to get any answers, we've got to get you someplace safe.
Okay.
Good, good. We can't waste time. Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have breached the lab! They're inside the lab!
Well, that's about you.
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Oh. This guy's cool. Keep getting me those health potions. It's good. It's pretty easy to get on. Does that actually waste anything? Don't seem to have any stamina. Ow. Simple. Also, it's E you used to drink potions. I wouldn't have used that one actually because okay. That guy's big. Oh, blimey. You just stay there. Okay, I need to use that. Assistance. Come on. You are so gonna die. F. Nice. Okay, that worked well. Five health, wow. I hope there are cursed rings in this game. Like that one that changed your gender. Love that ring. Well, no way getting back here, I guess. Wow, look at that. How did you die? Anyway, I think I'm going to end this episode here. So, just leveled up actually. Let's level up, then I'm gonna end the episode. Alchemy or persuasion? I'm gonna toss it on the side. 1, 2, and 3. It's gonna be alchemy. 4, 5, and 6 is persuasion. 3. Okay. No, I actually do want persuasion. Well, I'm gonna listen to the die. Well, I'm going to read those on my own time. I'm going to choose something from magic because I do like it. Yeah. So, right, this is where I'm gonna end it. Thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.